Hey, if you want to know why I'm smiling so big, it's because today is a good day. I dare say it's a great day. It is definitely an exciting day for you. And here's why. Today, Florida Realtors just released the January 2021 market report. So we're going to see if all of the buzz and all of the momentum that started in 2020, if it kept up through last month. Now we're looking at the single family home market for Broward County. And if I'm feeling generous, I might share some information for Miami-Dade County single family homes as well. What I can guarantee are that these 6 pieces of paper are holding and contain some valuable, relevant, accurate information that's being delivered to you in a timely manner. Now, whether you are a buyer or seller, you want to tune in, you might even want to lean in just a bit as we share these numbers. So let's get right to it. What did the January 2021 market reveal? For single family homes in Broward County, we saw an increase in the median sales price year over year up to $420,000. Now, if you're a home seller, this is encouraging to you. If you're a home buyer, you may say, Neil, I'm not thrilled about the sales prices increasing. But as many lenders remind us and they encourage us to buy while the interest rates are low, not so much while the sales prices are low. So keep that in mind. If you aren't looking to buy at this time, don't be afraid to go ahead and have that conversation with your lender and see how much home you can afford. So the median list price to sales price ratio, and this is the original list price from when sellers put it on the market, is right at 98%. That is a 2.6% increase year over year. And if you're curious about what this means to you as a home seller or home buyer, it means that sellers are getting 98% on average of the list price that they ask for. So this means 2 things. 1, that sellers are pricing their homes reasonably. And 2, buyers are willing to pay very close to ask or list price. So keep that in mind when positioning your home on the market for sale, or if you're in the market to purchase, consider this when making those purchase offers. We do want to come in with a strong and serious offer, maybe even on your very first offer, and avoid the negotiation process. Median time to contract for last month was 22 days. Now we might hear this, or it might be familiar with you in the terminology days on market. So in less than a month, the really good homes, the great inventory, those that are priced to sell, are going under contract in only 22 days. Now, what does this mean for our active inventory? We saw a 47.8% decrease in the amount of available offerings or homes that you as a buyer could purchase, or competition for you home sellers. And that number at the end of January was only 2,656 single family homes here in Broward County. So what does all of that mean for you in terms of months of inventory or absorption rate, or how many homes do we have? What can I look at as a home seller or a home buyer? We're at a low of 2 months supply of inventory. So if no other new available offerings came on the market in 2 months, there would not be enough supply for the demand. So whether you're buying or selling, keep this information in mind and have a conversation with a realtor like myself and say, what position does this 2 months of inventory place me? Do I need to make stronger offers? Can I ask for more of the offerings, or more of the offering amount, list amount, when I am the listing or the selling side of the transaction? So all great questions to consider. So now we're just going to look at a couple of price bands here in Broward County in the single family home market to see what's really happening. So let's look at the most active price band, and that's going to be the $400K to $600K minus a buck, where for real buyers, you might hear these real buyers as closed sales. If you've been with us for any amount of time, we know that a real buyer is someone who actually decided to go through the entire purchase process, to sign their name on all of the closing docs, and to take possession. But you might know it as closed sales. So for the month of January 2021, real buyers for the 400K to 600K minus a buck were 355 real buyers. In the 300 to 400K minus a buck, we saw 309 real buyers or closed transactions. Or if you're our friends from the Northeast, you might know them as trades. So we had 355 trades and 309 trades in those two respective price bands. Median time to contract for the 400K to 600K minus a buck. Remember, these are those days on market, was at 17 days. So even lower than the general number that we gave you for the for the county. And then for the 300 to 400K, we were at 16 days. So 17 days, 16 days, the really good strategically priced properties are selling and going under contract in record time. So let's look at the current inventory based on the price bands. So 400 to 600K, 579 available offerings in the single family home market, and the 300K to 400K, 511. So basically what I'm telling you is now a good time to sell. Yes, it is. Is now a good time to buy if you can get favorable interest rates. Setting an expectation, expect to compete with multiple offers. Make sure that you're as solid as possible. Consider waiving as many contingencies as possible or adding contingencies in to the contract, such as willing to pay X amount over appraised value if you are able to do so. So let's jump right into Miami-Dade County for a quick overview of what happened compared to Broward County for January 2021. The first thing that I will highlight for you is that there were 3.1 months of inventory at the end of the month, so slightly higher than that in Broward County. Also higher was the median sales price compared to the 420 for single family home sales prices in Broward County. Miami-Dade saw $469,500 for the median sales price. So $469,500 Miami-Dade compared to $420 in Broward County. Days on market or time to contract, we saw it at 28 days. So 22 days Broward County, 28 days. And then slightly lower as well in Miami-Dade County was the list price to sales price ratio at 96.5%. But this is still respectable, especially when we see more transactions in Miami-Dade happening at a higher sales price than Broward County. So that's all we're going to look at for Miami-Dade County. If you want more information either on your county or your neighborhood zip code, don't hesitate to reach out. We would love to give you all of the relevant, accurate, most up-to-date information that's going to make you an informed buyer or seller. If you're in the buying or selling process, even at the very beginning stage, be sure to click the link in the description so that you can get your exclusive copy of our buyer and seller playbook when it comes to real estate. It has a wealth of information and a guide so that you have no surprises along this journey. If you enjoyed this video, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the bell icon so you get all of this fantastic, relevant, accurate, timely information as soon as we release it. And do me a favor, leave a comment below because I want to know what you want to know. I love you guys. Don't be average, be world renowned. And until next time, take care.